We are live. Welcome in, everybody. Let me just fix something here real fast. Good to have all of you in here. We are here. It's time. Second round matchups. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night. We are back with the second round of Mouse Madness. As you all know, we started with 64 rides and attractions. And as of the last two nights, Thursday and Friday night, we have gotten that 64 down to 32. And after tonight, that 32 is going to be down to 16. So we are going to cut it in half again tonight. But it's all going to come down to you guys. You guys are going to be the ones that are going to decide how tonight goes. Who's going to get the wins? Who's going to get the votes? Who's going to move on to the Sweet 16 tomorrow night? We're going to find out here in just a few minutes. But before we get started, a few things I do want to go over with everybody. First and foremost, non-stream related everything. Don't forget, spring forward tonight. Make sure your clocks are sprung forward an hour. So we lose an hour, but that's okay. So be sure to remember that. Spring forward tonight, as that hour is going to take place for sure. Also, on to mousekeeping, a few things to go over. Please be sure to check out all of our latest videos that we posted. Melissa and I were at the Strawberry Festival today in Plant City, and we did some filming of that. I'm going to try to get that video together so you can see that. It was an interesting day. I'll put it to you that way. We picked up some stuff, so be sure to check that out. And tomorrow morning we're going to be at Magic Kingdom for breakfast. We're going to be at Cinderella's Royal Table. I'm going to be vlogging that and getting that together as well. Monday, of course, is the next Disney Take My Money video for Melissa. Don't forget to check that out at 6 p.m. So we got a lot of stuff going on top of the wonderful Mouse Madness that we've been doing these last few days. So it's good to have everybody in here. I'm sure we'll get more people as we get started. I'm kind of delaying as usual just so we can get more people in here so that when we start the actual voting, we're going to have tons of folks ready and rock and rolling. 71 of you already in here. So we have 16 matchups tonight. 16 matchups. 4 matchups from all 4 of the brackets. So it's not going to be limited to just 1 or 2 brackets tonight. All 4 Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Epcot brackets are going to be in play tonight. We're going to go over all of them. And I'm going to bring all 4 of the brackets up, who's left in those brackets so that you can see them. So this is the Magic Kingdom bracket. As you can see, these are the matchups that we're going to be voting on tonight. This is the Epcot bracket. This is the Hollywood Studios bracket. And there's the Animal Kingdom bracket. This is what's left, folks. These are the 32 rides and attractions that are still in play that you all will be voting on. These are the matchups. I'll bring each and every individual matchup up on the board so that you guys can look them over, decide who you want to vote for, and then, of course, we'll start the 2-minute warning just like we always do, and then we'll count it down until we're done. And then once we're done, we'll see who gets the wins. So there you go. There's your brackets. That's what's left in each bracket. The winner of the Magic Kingdom bracket will face the winner of the Epcot bracket. The winner of the Hollywood Studios bracket will face the winner of the Animal Kingdom bracket. And then whoever wins between those will go on to the championship. That's how it'll ultimately end up. So there we go. Good to have all of you in here. It looks like we're up to 77 people watching. Might even be more than that. I'm making sure my screen is updating, which is really important. All right. Okay. All right. So I think we are ready. We are about to get started here. Again, I'll show you the matchups one more time. These are the brackets. All 4 brackets ready to go. We got them scheduled. We got them up. We're off. We're running. Let me just get those out of there now. We don't need them since I've now shown the brackets. And if you're ready, we are ready. But before we do that, I got to say hi to everybody in the chat. The chat's really jumping, so I may not be able to go all the way back. I'm going to start with what I can see. Jeannie's here. Ryan's here. Ryan Rao. John AB is here. Richard the Legend is here. R. Johns. Joe Chamberlain. I'm sure Michelle and the girls are in the background somewhere. Good to see you. Cynthia Candy Mom, our first member. Brian's in the chat. Let's see who. Yet It Is here. Chrissy 2005. Patrick. Pat's here. Cakes is here. Kay Wilby. Heather Springer's here. What's up, Gregory? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Walking Beyond Borders is here. Kim Daniels. Find the Fun. Who else? Let's see. 82 Airborne's back. Good to see you. Let's see. We got Scott DeCow is here. I enjoyed going to the Strawberry Festival when I was living in Sarasota. Yeah, Scott, it was fun. We'll talk about... We got a video coming out on it. Indiana, Florida's here. Danny's here. Is it Danny tonight or is it Tim? Melissa Mousetalk is here. Ray Aguiar is here. Who else is in the chat? We've got... I know we've got a lot of people here. I'm trying to get the chat, guys. I apologize. Vicky All Smiles is here. Jeff Condon's in the house. My man. Disno is here as well. What's up, Noah? Welcome in, buddy. All right, I think we are up to date. Again, if you haven't already chatted, if you want to say hi in the chat, I'll try to get you. Jason, is it Bonite? Is it Bonite or Boonite? Is it Bonite? Jason, welcome in. Good to have you here. Might be the first time, I think. Good to see everybody. This is such a great chat. Look, we've already got 87 people in here. So again, 16 matchups, 4 matchups from each of the 4 brackets will make for the 16 matchups. The 32 rides and attractions still in the game, still have a chance. But Brandy Baez, welcome in, but it'll be up to you guys. And that's right, Leanne Sherbick, officially today is her birthday. Leanne turns 35 today. So Leanne, happy birthday to you, dear. Hello from North to Netherland is here. Oh, okay, Jason, I got you. Good, Jason, good to have you here. Linda B's here. Leanne, happy birthday. I hope it was a good day. I really do. I hope you had a good day. Sorry if I'm missing hello to anyone. So many here. Yeah, Danny, there's a lot of people in here tonight. Love seeing 89 people already in here. All right, gang. Well, look, let's get started. I think we got enough in here to get going. The most votes. So I want to go over this with you real fast because I thought this was interesting. So the most votes we got yesterday, or so far in any of the rounds. Julie McCown, welcome in. We got 97 votes during one of the matchups in the Animal Kingdom bracket. So, oh no, we didn't. We got 101. The very last matchup last night before we ended the stream. I forgot we did. We got 101 on that one. So we did break 100 finally. We got 100 votes on one. It was the last one of the night last night, so that was awesome. Let's see if we can hopefully hit that again tonight. John Surfbum is here. Rachel Fithian is here. Rachel, good to see you. Gloria Thibodeau's here. Dean Turkey Legster's here as well. Dean at the live place is also here. Good to see Dean. Good to have you in. Jason Thibodeau is here. 92 of you already in the chat. And we haven't even started yet. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Sure know how to make a girl feel special. Well, you are special. So I'm glad you feel that way, Leanne. Happy birthday, dear. Hatbox Go says, are you a big Ravens fan too? When I think of the Ravens, I always think of the great quarterback you have, but chokes in the playoffs. Actually, I'm not a Ravens fan at all. If you look right over here, you'll see who my team is. Look at that cup right there. I'm a Rams fan. Chris Nedlin, welcome in. Melissa, you should just randomly walk by Walt in the background. Will Luffins, welcome in. Will, good to see you as well. Tiki Man fan is here. Am I missing anybody else? Wow, there's tons of people in here already. This is amazing. Something just hit me. I'm surprised they've never done an attraction with 101 Dalmatians, right? I agree. I don't know why they haven't done that. Kim, that's okay. Yeah, date night with the hubby is more important than voting. That's way more important than this. Don't you worry about that. I'm glad. I hope you had a good night, the two of you. Hope it was fun. All right, folks, it's time. Let's go. One last thing I would ask. Hey, Amy, AJC Magic TV, welcome in. If there is anybody new here, good to have you in. We're glad to have you here. You're always welcome here. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We were over 18,400. We went back under. Hopefully, we'll get back over again. Very nice community here. Very welcoming. Wonderful people. You're always welcome here, and it's good to have you. Jennifer Crusoe's here. Charles Weiss. Hey, Charles. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Cheyenne Hubbard is also here. Hey, Cheyenne. How are you? Good to see you. Sorry I missed last night. Went to a concert. No apologies needed, folks. You get here when you can get here. If you can't make it, that's fine too. Totally get it. Hey, Noah's back. Welcome in, Noah. Good to see you. All right. Okay. So chat is just absolutely going bonkers. All right, gang. Here we go. First matchup. We're about to get started. Here we go. Round 2, Mouse Madness, starts now. Here we go. First matchup of the night. If you guys need help on what these rides are, please let me know. Our first matchup of the night is going to be Spaceship Earth versus Tower of Terror. Now, there are going to be a couple matchups tonight that aren't going to be that hard, but there are going to be some that are going to be really hard tonight. And we're just going to start strong from the very beginning. Spaceship Earth versus Tower of Terror. Let me just put this ready so I can get my timer ready. 2 minutes. There we go. Ready, folks? There it is. All right, there you go. Poll is up. Start your voting. What's it going to be? Is it going to be Spaceship Earth or is it going to be Tower of Terror? Off and running. Here we go. 22 votes and we're at 50-50. Wow. Great start already. 50-50. Spaceship Earth, Tower of Terror. Spaceship Earth is in the lead. We're at 60 votes. I'm going to start the 2-minute clock. Get you guys a little bit of a head start, but I want to do that. I got you, Joe. And this is, folks, these are going to become harder and harder for sure. Spaceship Earth, it's 70 votes already. That's amazing, guys. 70 votes. Keep voting, folks. G. Wilson, what up, G? Welcome in. Yeah, I voted Spaceship Earth. But I got to say, Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Here's what I'll say. That's not fair, Walt. Here's what I will say. Tower of Terror is a great ride. The theming is fantastic. The queue is amazing. The ride is awesome. I just can't do the drop. I just can't do the drop. That's the only thing. It's not that it's not a good ride. I'm just afraid of it. It's very high. It's a straight drop. And I could probably like it more and do it more for me if it was just one drop. But it goes down, takes you back up, drops you again, takes you back up, drops you again and again and again. I can't do that. That's my problem. If it was just one drop, I probably could get through it. But that's my main reason why I can't do it. All right, guys, got less than 1 minute. 85 votes already. Spaceship Earth is clinging, and I mean clinging, to the lead over Tower of Terror at the moment. This is really close. Great way to start, too. I love it. Allie French, welcome in. 86 votes. There's 108 of you in here. So there's still 22 people that could still vote. Yeah, Emily, LSU Mom, welcome in. Emily, I agree. I think both of these rides are great. Oh, it's getting closer, 53-47. Nice ride, has its ups and downs, though. Yes, Dean. Yes, Dean, it does. It has its ups and downs. All right, there we go. All right, so that is going to do it, folks. That's it. Spaceship Earth gets the win. And let's see, how many votes did we get on that one? We got 89 to start. That's a great start. 89 votes. 89 votes. 1 second for me, gang. 1 second for me. I appreciate everybody's help. All right, so Spaceship Earth. I just got to put that in. I got to put that in the thing here as we write it in. Otherwise, I'll forget. Let's see. Spaceship Earth gets the win. And that, we will take it out of there. Great job, everybody. And just like that, we've got one ride already moving on to the Sweet 16. Don't Whip Donnie, welcome in. How's this even close? Tower is an icon. I don't know, Donnie. I think Spaceship Earth is an icon, too. Tower of Terror, Walt, whatever ride comes in first, you're going to ride them all. Bet you said that Tower of Terror would have won. You know, I've ridden every ride in Walt Disney World. There's not one ride I haven't ridden. I've ridden them all. And like I said, Ethan Smith, welcome in. It's not that I don't think Tower of Terror is a great ride. It is. Queue's great. Ride's great. Theming's fantastic. I can't do the drop. And that's why I don't do it more often. Nicole, welcome back in. Good to see you. Jedi Master Joe's here too. Nicole is here. Joe's here. Joe Chamberlain's here. Everybody's in. That's awesome. All right, so one matchup down. 89 votes to start. Great start, everybody. 113 of you in here. Please, please, please hit that like button as well. The more likes, the more YouTube will share us out. We're still about 20 likes away from hitting that 100 mark. That's always the big mark with YouTube to kind of get you shared out is 100. That's when YouTube says, hey, they're doing something fun over there. Go check them out. I did. Yeah, Melissa did Tower of Terror with me. We did it that day for Pete when we were raising money for him when he was, going through all his medical issues. And tons of you were there. Leanne Shevrick was there. So many other people were there that day. It was awesome. Pamela Hoffman, welcome in as well. All right, here we go. Next matchup, gang. Another good one. Figment, Journey into Imagination versus Festival of the Lion King. Keith Stewart, welcome in. Steve, Stardio Studios, welcome in. I want to see what the big difference is between Tower of Terror and Guardians retheme at DCA. Oh, I don't know. And Brian said Tower of Terror, Cosmic or whatever it's called out there in DCA is better than Tower of Terror. I don't know. It's a matter of opinion. It really is. I think a lot of people think Tower of Terror is iconic and they don't want it changed. Lori Collins, welcome in. So it really is kind of one of those, it's your opinion on it. I don't think there's a wrong answer there. Okay, so again, Festival of the Lion King, Journey into Imagination with Figment. Let's get this poll up and we'll see who wins. Festival of the Lion King. And then I'm just going to put Figment. And you guys, well, I'll put Journey into Imagination. All right, ready? Boom, there it is. All right, gang, have at it. Start your votes, start your engines. Who gets the win here? Is it going to be Figment or is that just my imagination? And the Lion King gets the win. Let's see. Wow, we have Figment's winning. How about that? That's amazing. 82 Airborne, welcome in. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome in from Lakeland, Florida. Figment, I think I'll lose this one. You never know. Right now, Figment's got the lead. Oh my gosh, look how close. This is awesome, guys. I love this. Look how close. The first two matchups have been so close already. Got about a minute and a half left on voting, so get those votes in. 117 of you in the chat. Ray Aguirre, welcome, and this should be a blowout. I agree, Ray. I picked Festival of the Lion King here. I'm not a fan of Journey into Imagination, but it's different for everybody. Rob Law says, many three-point shooters on both sides. Should be a high-scoring affair. That's funny. Abby Creech, welcome in. Figment is the best. Well, it's close. 94 votes. All right, guys, we got about a minute to go. This is really exciting. I really love to see the close matchups. When they're this close, it's really exciting. Kind of puts you on the edge of your seat. 96 votes. 51 to 49. Lion King is like barely holding on here. $40 seconds left, gang. Is the Lion King going to pull this out, or are we going to have a huge upset already? Box Ghost. Chris Nedlin, welcome in. It's 50-50 with 101 votes. Guys, we've got 20 seconds. Somebody's got to vote. Somebody's got to vote to break this tie, or else it comes down to me. And I'll have to break it. Oh my gosh. Could we have our first tie? 10 seconds, gang. Somebody vote and break this tie. Oh my God. How could you have 50-50 though with 101 votes? Right? Does that make sense? What am I missing? How could it be 50-50 with 101 votes, right? Shouldn't it be 51-50? I don't know. All right, there it is. Okay, there it is. That makes more sense. Okay, I got to end it, guys. So Journey into Imagination, 102 votes. You guys are amazing. 102 votes. Journey into Imagination pulls the upset. That's unbelievable. It really is. All right, I'm just going to put Figment. Wow, how about that? Figment gets the win. Holy cow. I would have never guessed that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it says, yeah, I saw it. It changed. It did change. Can't be a tie. No, not a tie now. That's amazing. Maybe it was 51-50. It didn't say it on my end at first, but then it finally updated. So we're good now. Mark says, I want to recount, but that was a hanging Chad. That's funny. I have a Disney Daddy. Welcome in. Let's go. Joe's happy. It seems like a lot of people are Figment fans, Jennifer. I'm kind of surprised by that one. All right, gang. Next matchup in the Magic Kingdom bracket. Here we go. This is another one. Look, we've had 2 close matchups already. I think this is going to be a close one, too. I think I know who's going to win this one, but I think this one's going to be close. Here we go. We've got the Walt Disney World Railroad versus the Walt Disney World Riverboat. Rivers of America, the Liberty Bell. So what's it going to be? Is it going to be the Railroad or is it going to be the Riverboat? It's really your call. They're both iconic. They're both have been there basically since the park opened. They're both amazing, but it's up to you guys. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the Riverboat or is it going to be the Railroad? Is it going to be the Riverboat or is it going to be the Railroad? Wow, look at the Railroad already crushing the Riverboat. Stacy Bailey, welcome in. Debbie Friedman, welcome in. We need a consolation bracket. That's a lot of work. I don't think I could do that. That's a whole nother ball of wax right there. Railroad, says Danny. Looks like it right now. All right, we're counting down. I got the 2-minute warning up. So we're counting down from 2 minutes, gang. 130 people are in here right now. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all for being here. Brian, I get what you're saying. And I actually did vote for the Riverboat, Brian. I get what you're saying. I love the Railroad. I just wish there was more to it. Because when you just go around, there's nothing there except the stops. So I get what Brian's saying. And whereas with the Riverboat, there's a lot to see, and I like that. I loved both. I only voted for the Riverboat because there's more to see there. But I get what Brian's saying. What's up, Victor? Welcome in. Hope you and Janet are doing well. Feel better, my friend. 99 votes, 80-20. Railroad looks like it's going to get the win. Wow, now we're up to 100 votes again. You guys are all amazing. I went with the Riverboat. Yeah, me too, Vicky. It's not going to win. I think you and me might be the only 2 people that voted for the Riverboat. Me, you, and Brian. But I don't know. I do. We got about 45 seconds, folks. So if you want to vote, please vote. Looks like the Railroad's going to ultimately get the win here. And then that's okay if it does. You know, that's pretty awesome. Where it is? There it is. Okay, got that there. Counting down, guys. We've got about 25 seconds left. So if you haven't voted and you want to vote for this one, get your vote in right now. Looks like the Railroad's got a really big lead on this one. Yes, we are amazing. The Navi River journey was in here, but it got voted out. Charles, it did not win. Riverboat is definitely more scenic, but Railroad is a nice rest after all that walking. I agree. I agree. All right, there it is, folks. That's it. 107 votes. You guys are absolutely 108 votes. Wow, we got up to 108 that time. That's absolutely fantastic. You guys are amazing. So the Railroad will move on. Let me just put that in real fast. There it is. Let me get that bracket one out of here. Railroad is done. All right, last matchup. This is the last matchup in the Magic Kingdom bracket, and then we're going to move on to the Epcot bracket. We've got 3 more brackets after this one, gang. Great job, everybody, on the voting. Yeah, it was a whooping, for sure, Cynthia. I agree. Vicky says, my daughter's watching and voting, and she went with the Railroad, so it canceled her out, right? Oh, it's so funny. Hannah, welcome in. I'm a ninja watcher, aka All Smiles Dog. Okay. Hey Hannah, good to see you, dear. You gotta vote with your mother. No, I'm just kidding. Good to have you here, Hannah. Got to meet Hannah. I got to meet her with her mom at Animal Kingdom. That was awesome that day. Hello, it's me, David T. Welcome in. All right, gang. Last matchup of the Magic Kingdom bracket. Here we go. Wow, I can't believe we got 140 people in here right now. That's absolutely amazing, everybody. Good to have you here. Again, I hope if you are new here, you consider subscribing to the channel, being part of the Mouse Talk family. We're already over 100 likes already. This is absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because I really am. I'm sure it shows, but this is great. 825. So whenever Melissa always looks at, I'll tell you this real fast. So Melissa and I have this thing where every time she looks up at the clock, it's 8:25, which just happens to be her birthday. But it's really weird because every time I look up, it's 9:11. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, we are thrilled to have everybody here. Melissa's right. All right, here we go. Last matchup in the Magic Kingdom bracket. I don't really think this one's going to be close, but we got to do them all. That's awesome, Heather. Make sure you watch behind his ears, though. All right, here we go. Last matchup of the Magic Kingdom bracket. We've got the Hall of Presidents versus Kilimanjaro Safaris. Oh, thanks, Chris. I'm glad you're having fun. Anyway, Kilimanjaro Safaris versus Hall of Presidents. I don't think this is going to be much of a matchup, but you never know. Let me put it in here and have at it, folks. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the Hall of Presidents or is it going to be the Safari? Is it going to be the Safari or are the presidents going to make a stand? Looks like the presidents are going to lose. I don't know. Vote, vote, and vote. Every time I look up, it's 11/11, which is our anniversary. That's actually really nice, Charles. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, Melissa and Walt. It's been a blast. Oh, yeah, it is. That makes us feel good when you guys are enjoying it this much. Real zoo versus fake zoo. Will, you're funny. Oh, 135 in here, and we've already got almost 100 votes. I love the Hall of Presidents, Joe. I love the Hall of Presidents. I love it. I do. Whether you're on the left side or the right side of the aisle, I don't care. I love it too. I really do. Cynthia, I agree. I get it, but there's something about the Safari for me. There's just something about the Safari. I voted for the Safari. I did. I really enjoy it. It's like a different ride every time you ride it. But the Hall of Presidents is so patriotic. It's so wonderful. Yeah, we're not perfect. No country's perfect. We all have our good side. We all have our bad sides. You know, we all have things we need to work on. But I still love it. I still honor the presidency, the office. So I get it. If you're a Hall of Presidents fan, I'm right there with you. Well, not every 4 years, Brian. It may not be a guaranteed refurb every 4 years. It's a guaranteed refurb every 8 years, though, for sure. Because if your president wins for 2 terms in a row, it's not going to be refurbed for 8 years. Will this be rigged? Steve, you're funny. I like the attraction with strong, capable, intelligent beings, so no precedents. Oh, that's so funny. What's up, Matt? Simba 2, welcome in. I think I already said him to him. All right, everybody. Let's see. Where are we? Let's get everything here. All right, we're counting down. We're almost done. We got less than a minute to go on this bracket. What did Victor say? I missed what Victor said. Victor, I missed what you said. I'm sorry. I apologize. First thing in the AM is amazing. Oh, I agree. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. We always do the Safari first thing in the morning. All right, where are we at on this? We've got 111 votes. Wow, you guys are amazing. We've got about 15 seconds left. Got to let it run its course. Ultimately, we have our winner. It's going to be the Safari. But, all right, 5 seconds left. We're counting it down. Almost done. And then we're going to move on. Here we go. All right, there it is. Poll has ended. And just like that, 111 of you have given and made your decision. And the Safari, Kilimanjaro Safari, gets the win. Great voting, everybody. Good job. And that is going to do it for the Magic Kingdom bracket tonight. So let me get that out of there. If my screen will move. All right, everybody. Good job. So now we have finished our Magic Kingdom bracket. We are now going to move on to our Epcot bracket. I'll get the Magic Kingdom out of there. And good job, everybody. Good to have everybody in. All right, we're up there. Good to go. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. All 3 times I have watched All the President's Show is stopped by rude audience. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't want to get into politics with folks, but yeah, that shouldn't be that way. All right, here we go. We're ready now for the Epcot bracket, gang. Good job. So we got 89, 102, 108, and 111 votes. All four of those matchups. That's fantastic. Good job, everybody. 104 likes. That's awesome too. Wow. Okay. First matchup out of Epcot's bracket. Here we go. It's gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind versus Peter Pan's Flight. Guardians of the Galaxy versus Peter Pan's Flight. I wanted to do something a little bit different on the pictures that you see right here. Where is it? Right there. I wanted different types of pictures. So I'm sorry if you're like, what ride is that? I can't see it. I'll make it a little bit better next time. Tusker House reminds me of Boa in the park. Convenient location near the safari. Yeah, Tusker House is great. All right, here we go. Let me get this in here. Guardians of the Galaxy. Peter Pan's Flight. I like both of these rides. I really do. I think Peter Pan is nostalgic, but Guardians is fantastic. So it's your pick, gang. What's it going to be? Is it going to be Guardians? Or is it going to be Peter Pan's Flight? Guardians or Peter Pan's Flight? 55 people already voting. We are up and running on this one just like that. 73 votes, 69, 77. Wow, this is actually really close. Holy cow, I'm surprised. Pamela says this one's very hard for her. I get it. You know, they're two totally different types of things. One's a dark ride. One's obviously a coaster. It really just depends on you and what you like. 55, 56% for Guardians. This is really close, folks. All right, the 2-minute warning has started. Tuffy, a classic versus one of the biggest new rides out there. Peter Pan for sure, but long lines for such. Yeah, it is a long line. New versus nostalgic. You're right, Jeff. I want to ride Guardians. I'm too nervous. It'll make me motion sick. Cheyenne, I don't. Yeah, it really depends. I was scared to death it was going to make me motion sickness too. But it didn't. And I was fine. Nicole, it is a cute standby line. But I think part of the problem with why that ride is so long. Hey, Vondo, welcome in. Vondo Grenzi? Very surprised. Welcome in. I'm surprised, too, this is close. What I'll say is this. I think that Peter Pan's Flight, the queue is so long because people stop and they do all the interacting stuff at the Peter Pan queue. I think that's part of what slows it down. Guys, Guardians, best ride in all of Disney. I would agree, Abby. I would agree. But it's not my favorite because there is a difference. All right, we got 50 seconds left, gang. 115 votes. With 137 of you in here. Peter Pan pressed at the end and almost pulled it out. Almost. Peter Pan's over before it begins. Matt. Yeah, it looks like Guardians is going to pull this out. But I got to be honest, it's closer than I expected. Charles says, I get motion sickness and I was fine riding Guardians. No issues at all. Plus, I take Dramamine. There you go. Wow, 4 Black Hawks. Really, Heather? I hope everything's all right. From Brazil. I love this game. Well, welcome in, Vando. Good to have you here. And that's part of it too, 82 Airborne. I would agree. I would agree. 8 seconds left, gang. This is about it right here. And look at the amount of votes. That's absolutely amazing. You guys are incredible. And there it is. Time is up. Guardians of the Galaxy, no surprise, gets the win with what I thought was... Where'd it go? It didn't give it to me. Did it show it? 118 votes, I think. I did. Yeah, there it is. 118 votes. Guardians of the Galaxy moves on. I'm going to put it in there now. Let me just put that in. Guardians gets the win. Good job, Guardians of the Galaxy, with the big win. That was a lot closer than I expected it to be. B&A and the BA welcome. B&A and the B&A welcome in. That was hard. That was harder. That was closer than I expected it to be. For some reason, I just really thought that Guardians was going to blow them out. But there you go. All right, next matchup. I don't think this one will be close. But you know what? I didn't think this ride was going to win last time. So I guess we'll see. We have Winnie the Pooh versus Pirates of the Caribbean. Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh versus Pirates of the Caribbean. This is going to be interesting. Let me get the voting up here. Winnie the Pooh. And we'll put Pirates of the Caribbean. And boom, there it is. All right, guys. May I have your votes. Go get them. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the Pirate's Life for you? Or is it going to be that chubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff? It's a no-brainer to me, but that's just me. Rise is a very good experience, cool experience, but the feeling of Guardians is unmatched. I would agree with that, Abby. That's a good point. Nicole says Winnie the Pooh is the best. Well, I guess we know where Nicole's voting. Keep voting, guys. We got 91 votes in there already. This is fantastic. It seems like every single matchup we get more and more votes, and that's awesome. That's what we want to see. We want to see you guys, interacting, being part of this, and voting. So it's good to see. Winnie the Pooh at Magic Kingdom versus Pirates of the Caribbean at Magic Kingdom in the Epcot bracket. Don't ask. This one was hard. Pirates is my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom, but Pooh is my favorite character. There you go. See? I get it. I got 1 minute and 20 seconds left, gang. Keep voting. Yo, ho, yo, ho. Winnie the Pooh will lose. Yeah, Vicky, I would agree. Vicky says with this Pooh ride could go away forever and she wouldn't care. Don't tell Cy that. Vero Mikes, welcome in. You're exactly right, Vero Mikes. That's why I wouldn't mind if Pooh went away. Because that's where Mr. Toad used to be. Well, Pirates might win the whole thing anyway. I agree, Melissa. It is quintessential Disney. Unless they can make Johnny Depp appear in the flesh, Pooh gets my vote every time. Debbie Friedman says heffalumps and woozles, right? 25 seconds to go, gang. We're almost there. 113 votes on this one. Let's see if we can get back up to that 114 or 118. We got 114 now. Good job. Good job, everybody. 15 seconds left. Looks like Pirates is gonna pull this one out. No real surprise there, I don't think. Wow, you guys are amazing. Still over almost 140 in here. 2 seconds, 1 second. All right, there we go. That's it. Pirates is going to get the win with 114 votes. And Winnie the Pooh is going to go home. I'll just say go home. I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it. Reese might be watching. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble with Cynthia, so I won't say it. What I was gonna say. All right, so there you go. Pirates gets the win and moves on. That was awesome. I wasn't that impressed with the Pooh ride, but I love Depp, so I'm biased. I get it, Cheyenne. I totally understand. That bear is too selfish for me. Yes, me too, Tommy. I probably have given people a total new look on a new lease on life when it comes to Winnie the Pooh with how I see him compared to everybody else. I'm sorry. I've ruined so many childhoods by some of the things I've said about Winnie the Pooh. I do. I just think he's very selfish. He always wants honey. He'll let his friends go over the waterfall. But no, he's got to have the honey. Who does that? All right, next matchup. Here we go. This is another one. I don't think it'll be close, but you never know. We got Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin versus Living with the Land. Kim says, yeah, well, it's all your fault. Now we all see it. I'm sorry. I really am. It really isn't. I don't know. What can I say? All right, Living with the Land versus Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. All right, ready, gang? Living with the Land, of course, is over at Epcot. Buzz Lightyear is over at Magic Kingdom. What's it going to be? Voting starts. Have at it. Go get them. Living with the Land or Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Wow, this is actually closer than I expected. There we go. Starting to spread out a little bit more now. What did 82? Piglet spilled his honey and he made the first honey roasted ham because of it. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh, 82 Airborne. That's just classic. That's so funny. Yeah, Emily, I could see where you're coming from with that one. No contest, Buzz. I have issues with Living with the Land. Really? See, I have issues. I like the Buzz Lightyear ride. But the gun is terrible. That little red dot. There's 35,000 red dots up there. I don't know which one's mine. Melissa gets frustrated on it. She won't even shoot. So I voted for Living with the Land on this one. And Melissa's got a very good point in the chat. Living with the Land at Christmas time is like next level. It's fantastic. The lighting they do in there, every year it's just gotten better and better since they've started it. I can't either, Vicky. I see 17 different red dots. I'm like, I think that's mine. I have no clue. Buzz would win if they fixed the dang guns. Can't see the dot. I agree, Matt. There's a couple things they could do on Buzz to make it so much better. Jason, I understand, and I get that. I totally get it. I like the ride. I think it's relaxing. I like the greenhouse, but I understand where you're coming from. 107 votes. Keep voting, gang. Love to see those votes as high as we can get them. Once we get on Buzz Lightyear, we are no longer friends, we're enemies. I don't remember if I did the one in LA, Joe. I don't remember if we did Astro Blasters. All right, we got about 15 seconds left on this one. Yeah, Heather, do the behind the seats tour. And if you're doing it at Christmas, it would just be that much better. All right, 107 votes. We got about less than 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Voting pens down, folks. The voting is done. Got 107 on that one. That was awesome. And Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin loses to Living with the Land. No real surprise there. Kind of expected Living with the Land to get the win on that one. All right, just putting that in the bracket. Come over here. We'll take that out. Buzz Lightyear. And all right, so this is the last matchup in the Epcot bracket. Last one in the Epcot bracket, and then we'll have our bracket for Epcot set for the Sweet 16. Here we go. I think this one's going to be the toughest one out of all of them. And I know how a lot of people are with this one. I think this is going to be really, really close. This is a tough one for me because these are two of my absolute favorite rides. I think you guys all know where I'm going to vote, but it's going to be really close, I think. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad versus the Haunted Mansion. This is probably the toughest matchup I could have because I love Big Thunder Mountain. But, of course, Haunted Mansion is my absolute favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. I absolutely love it. It's just nothing like it. So there you go, guys. Is it going to be Big Thunder for you, or is it going to be Haunted Mansion? Let me know in the chat. Go ahead and vote right now. Big Thunder or Haunted Mansion? Who gets your vote? Big Thunder or Haunted Mansion? Get in there and vote while you can. This one's going to be close. Haunted Mansion's got the lead right now. It's 71 votes in, 75 votes in. Sorry, Walt had to vote Thunder. Oh, Brian, don't be sorry. And you actually don't have to tell me. Just vote. Yeah, vote for whichever one you like better. Brian, I hope you're not voting for Big Thunder to spite me. That would be silly. But by far the toughest vote yet. Yeah, I agree, Joe. This is tough. Haunted Mansion is top 5 of all rides. I would agree, Noah. But you know what? Big Thunder's right there, too. So, I love Big Thunder. This is like picking your favorite kid. Yeah, right? It's true. Adani, I agree. I think this is tough. All right, 2-minute warning starts. We've got 100 votes in already. There's 37 of you in here, so we can still get 37 more votes. This was a hard one. My family was split on this one. Yeah, Chris, I get it. This is... Hey, Ray J, welcome in, buddy. This is extremely hard. Big Thunder wins almost against anything else for me. It really does. But just Haunted Mansion is just so iconic for me. Yeah, but Brian, we're not doing Disneyland's version. That's what you got to remember. If Disneyland was in this, okay. But remember, this is Disney World's version versus Disney World's version. So it's kind of not the way... I mean, you vote your way if that's how you want to do it, but you're not voting for Disneyland's version. But I get what you're saying. Nicole voted for, it looks like, a Haunted Mansion. I love Haunted Mansion. Yeah, it's actually a little bit of it's not as close as I thought. Ella K, welcome in. Hear me out. You rarely get stuck on Thunder Mountain. That's true. You are right, Ella. You're not probably going to get stuck on Big Thunder. And it's funny you said that because just the other day we got stuck on Haunted Mansion. Not that we mind, though. Yeah, nostalgia all over the place, Vando. I agree 100%. 40 seconds to go, gang. 112 votes already on this one. One of our biggest voting tallies so far. Yeah, Melissa, that would be interesting to see how you get stuck on Big Thunder. All right, 20 seconds to go. We still got 112 votes. Couple more voting in there. Come on, guys. Let's see some more votes. Love to see a few more people get some votes. All right, got about 10 seconds left on this one. Yeah, it looks like Haunted Mansion's going to pull it out. Who knows what Big Thunder Mountain will look like, though W an 18-month renovation. Amanda, welcome in. Hi, I always get stuck on Haunted Mansion. Welcome in, Amanda. We've gotten stuck on Haunted Mansion as well. All right, so Haunted Mansion gets the win, moves on. Unfortunately, to Brian's dismay, I'm sure he's very upset by that. But Brian, that's what you get for going against me. I'm just kidding, buddy. Oh, I'm just kidding, Brian. You know I'm kidding with you. I'm going to give you crap back because you're giving me crap. All right, so Haunted Mansion moves on. I just got to do something here real fast so we can get the next one. Hollywood Studios brackets next, gang. You guys are hanging in there. You're doing great. Epcot brackets done. Haunted Mansion moves on. That's a big win for them. And now we're moving on to the Hollywood Studios bracket. Okay, this is the next 4 matchups. Hollywood Studios bracket. These are going to be some hard ones as well. The Steamboat was a better use of space than Living with the Land. I don't know. I mean, I guess, Jason, it just depends on your point of view with it. I think the space for Living with the... I like Living with the Land. I think it's a great ride. All right, let's see. Playful spooks always getting in the way, right? Very, very true. Yeah, we always get stuck on not always, but we get stuck on Haunted Mansion quite often. All right, here we go. Next one. This is going to be this will be an interesting matchup. I'm interested to see how everybody votes with this one. We have the Country Bear Jamboree versus Dumbo. Of course, both of them are in Magic Kingdom. Country Bears is over in Frontierland. Dumbo is over in Storybook Circus. They both kind of pulled upsets in their first round matchups. So I'll be interested to see how you guys vote on this one. Country Bears versus Dumbo. Here we go. And the voting is up. Go get it, gang. Who's it going to be? Country Bears? Or is it going to be Dumbo? Both very iconic. Country Bears, of course, got changed now. It's different. It's a new version of it, but we'll see. And this is another one. It's close, but, you know, Dumbo's iconic. Melissa, if you can hear me, can you bring me a water, please? Dumbo versus Country Bears. And this is really close. Look at this. I am always breaking rides, Victor. You're right. Just bringing them on. Thank you. Say hi. There she is. No, don't let him in, please. All right. Because he'll just whine the whole time. Close matchup. 103 votes already in. We've got about a minute and 20 seconds to go, gang. Dumbo for the win, says Jason. Yeah, Noah, Tiki Room didn't win, though. I understand. I get that. I get that, Vero Mikes. I totally understand that. Yep. Entered the stream. Yes, she did. All right, 1 minute to go, gang. 105 votes. Country Bears is like clinging to a lead. This is really close. Jacob and Kelsey, welcome in. I'm confused. I thought that you were doing the Hollywood studio. I am. But Jacob and Kelsey, I know you guys probably just coming in. The brackets aren't strictly rides from that park. It's just a bracket. So don't read too much into the bracket name. It's just a bracket name. It's like, you know, if you ever watch the NCAA, you know, the Terps, Maryland, which is where I'm from, they've been in the West bracket sometimes. And you're probably like, why are they in the West bracket? They're an East Coast team. So don't read too much into the name of the bracket. All right, guys, we got about 15 seconds left, 112 votes. Country Bears is probably winning this by 1 vote right now. So that 1 vote could make a huge difference. So we still got 28 of you that haven't voted yet. Be sure to vote if you haven't already voted. Yes, this is 50-50. It's tied. Oh, just as time is up. All right, let's see if we can get a difference here. All right, so I see 50-50. I don't know what you guys see. I see 50. There it is. Okay, 114, 115. All right, I'm going to end the poll right here. 116 votes. That could, how many, what's that? All right, let's end it. So let's see. Oh my gosh. So we ended this at 116 votes. And it was a 50-50 tie. Now, because it was a 50-50 tie, the deciding vote, this is the first time this has ever happened, folks. The deciding vote is mine. I'm not going to repoll because we gave everybody a shot and we got 58 each. The deciding vote goes to me. Sorry. That's just how we're going to do it. So, since we got a 50-50, 58 each, Country Bears is going to get the win because that's my vote, is Country Bears. That's amazing. Yeah, Country Bears, Mark, is going to get the win only because it came down to me being the one that had to do the voting. So, with me being, you know, I'm the tiebreaker. I'm the, the Speaker of the House, so to speak. He's the one that always has to cast the deciding vote. Well, that would be me today. So Country Bears is going to get the win. It's going to move on. What are you laughing at, Melissa? You can't double vote. Somebody's got to break the tie. How am I going to break the tie? BB, welcome in. Somebody's got to break the tie. How are we going to break the tie? DNA family, welcome in. Melissa's in the other room. We're laughing. They both can't win. Somebody's got to win. Flip a coin. I don't have a coin. Melissa, do you have a coin? We don't have any money. I don't have a coin. Go get a coin so we can make everybody happy. For crying out loud. Impeach Walt. Whatever, Jason. Have Camden vote. I don't have a coin. Recount. We could, if you guys really want, we could redo it. If you really want, I don't care who wins. Neither one of these is going to win the whole thing anyway, so it ultimately won't matter. All right. Oh, I can't. I got Siri unplugged because I got the light fixture. Man, nothing's working tonight. You made Gregory happy choosing the Bears. I really don't care who wins. No coin. No, I don't have any cash. Who has cash today in today's world? What do you got?
It's my lucky nickel.
All right, hold on to that. All right, look. Melissa's going to flip it so nobody thinks I'm cheating.
Yeah, but what's heads?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, I guess
all right.
should be heads and Dumbo should be tails.
All right, so heads is going to be Country Bears. Tails is going to be Dumbo. I'm going to have Melissa flip it. And then she'll tell us which one it lands on, and you'll just have to take our word for it. Hey, heads,
we can show it.
Heads is Country Bears. Tails is Dumbo. Flip the coin, please.
Heads.
Heads, Country Bears.
I could try to take a picture.
No, you don't have to take a picture. Heads.
Heads,
Hey, Puddin', welcome in. I just joined. Too bad the vote is closed. Yes, that one is. So, see, it happened anyway.
It was meant to be.
All right, Country Bears gets the win. And now it's final. Country Bears. Please, no Country Bears. That's it. That's the winner. Moving on. All right, that's it. Let's move on to the next matchup. Sorry, gang. Country Bears won. God was putting his foot down on that one and said, Walt got it right. Best of 7. Matt Flatter said best of 7. All that and the Bears still won. Exactly. That's funny. All right, next matchup. Here we go.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, right? All right, here we go. Camden could have voted. Yeah, that would have been fun. We need evidence. Get out of here, Cynthia. You're funny. Evidence. All right, let's see. Love that lucky nickel. Yeah, Melissa's lucky nickel.
My lucky nickel.
All right, gang, here we go. Next matchup. We've got Remy's Ratatouille Adventure versus Slinky Dog Dash. This is actually a really close matchup here. This could be one that I could see going either way. Of course, Remy's is over at Epcot, and Slinky Dog is right there in Hollywood Studios. So this is gonna be a good one. All right, here we go. Let me get that one in there. All right, gang, poll is up. Go ahead and have your votes. Have at it. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Slinky Dog or is it going to be Remy's? Slinky or Remy's? We've already got 45 votes, and right now Slink's out to a good lead.
I'm on TV.
Oh, yeah, Melissa, sorry.
No, I don't want to be. I'm not supposed to be here anyway. Just funny.
Yeah, let me get that off of Melissa.
Joe, you did not raise your daughter very well.
Melissa, stay out of it. She's funny. All right, guys,
First
we got
Pooh, then Remy. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Nicole, you vote how you vote. Don't you listen to her.
I'm totally kidding. She's gonna do.
All right, 2-minute warning has started. Here we go.
Independent woman.
Really, Charles, you haven't rode Remy yet? Right, I think you'll like it. It's cute. It's very cute.
I like Remy. It just makes me sick.
Yes.
It's adorable. I love being, especially in the part where the eyes are coming out of the.
Oh yeah, when you're in the kitchen or in the pantry or wherever that is.
Under the oven.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's a really cute ride.
All right, 103 votes, 106 votes. Good job, everybody. Keep voting. Love to see the votes. We got about a minute and a half to go before the round's over. Wow, I thought this one would have been much closer. You know, I think Slinky Dog's a much more popular ride than I think we really give it credit for. I think that line's always long. Always long. And it's a high capacity ride, too, so no one wants to wait 2 hours outside for a 2-minute coaster. See, Noah, I don't know. I tend to disagree there. I think Slinky Dog is one of the longer coasters out there. It's better than Tron, in my opinion. It's certainly longer than Tron. I think it's better than Mine Train. It's longer than Mine Train. I think it's better than Space Mountain. I don't know. I tend to like that ride. Monica Odiette, welcome in. And Kelsey Hanley, welcome. Good to see you. Team Remy is Kelsey. She's canceling out all my votes, Melissa Joe said. 30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds. 113 votes. It was being built last time we were there. Oh, I got you. All right, Charles. I got it. I didn't realize that. Huh. All right, guys. 15 seconds. 113 votes. Let's see if we can get up to the 116 mark. 114 votes now. Great to see it. Tron is top 3 for me. River Mike. See, I'm not too short for me. Just too short. And that's it. Time is up. Slinky Dog gets the win. And that was 115 votes. Keeping track of my votes here. Great job, everybody. See how that froze?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I knew I did something wrong. Like, what did
Is
I
that
do?
what was happening the other night?
Yeah, that's what was happening the other night. All right, let me see. Let me go up here. Put in Slinky Dog Dash. Appreciate everybody hanging in there while I do all this. Gotta have it there. We'll get this. And all right. Slinky Dog is out. Good job, everybody. We've got another one in the books. So 2 down in the Hollywood Studios. 2 more to go. And let's get that next one up and running. This one should be... I think this could be close. I think we know who's going to win this one, but I think this matchup could be close. We've got Jungle Cruise versus Star Tours. Jungle Cruise, of course, is over at Magic Kingdom, and we've got Star Tours over at Hollywood Studios. All right, here we go. Jungle Cruise versus Star Tours. I love the cue on that. Mr. Fulton Moraz, welcome in. All right, gang. Jungle Cruise, Star Tours. There it is. Cast your votes. Jungle Cruise versus Star Tours. Did we get no, thank you for being a member. That means a lot, Will. Definitely appreciate it, buddy. Better than Space Mountain, that hurts to hear. It's better to me. Just to me, though. That doesn't mean anything.
That's not true.
No, it doesn't mean anything. It's just my opinion. That's what I mean. It doesn't mean anything. I'm glad you like what you like. All right, 2-minute warning is starting. We've got 99 votes already, and Jungle Cruise is crushing Star Tours. I kind of expected it, but I thought maybe Star Tours would give a little bit more of a run. I actually voted for Star Tours on this one. I like Jungle Cruise. What makes it iconic is obviously the skippers, but there's just something about Star Tours. I actually really like it.
This is the first one I think we probably didn't agree on. I voted Jungle Cruise. Just because, I mean, you're more of a Star Wars person than me, so it makes sense.
Yeah, Mr. Fulton Moraz, we talked about that earlier, about setting your clocks forward. Yeah. 111 votes, guys. We got a minute and 20 to go on this one. Oh my, Brian, how about that? O2H, O2H. No. Nope. He wouldn't be crying.
He's crying because he wants to come in.
Well, he'll have to wait. If you let him in, you've got to ignore him. Can you do that? Because you know how he is. He's going to want to come up. With Animal Kingdom available, Jungle Cruise seems a bit weak. Lay down, Cam. All right, gang. We got about 40 seconds left. 118 votes. That's our most votes tonight. 118 is the most we've had so far. Tied for the first matchup in the Epcot bracket. So great job, everybody.
Wow, Jeff, it's been almost 3 years. He
With
still
that?
won't give us his address.
I know. I like, Ray J, I could see why it would make you dizzy, but I like it. All right, 10 seconds to go, gang. We're just about done. Jungle Cruise is going to get the win in this one, absolutely. I'm going to wait till we're done because I don't know if we'll get more votes. I don't want to put down that number.
True.
All right, there it is. Done. Jungle Cruise, no surprise, kind of gets the win there. Kind of figured it would. All right, let's go up here. We'll put in
Right, Brandy. That's funny.
Jungle Cruise. Let me put that in there for you guys. All right, looks good. Go here. We'll take that out of there, and that's another one in the books. All right, last matchup in the Hollywood Studios bracket. And I think this one's going to be a blowout. I could be wrong, but I think this one will be a major blowout. Just my opinion. But I'd be surprised if this is close. But again, who knows? I don't know. We've got Rise of the Resistance. Of course, that's the big ride over at Hollywood Studios versus Carousel of Progress. Of course, it's the iconic Walt, New York's World Fair ride, attraction, show, whatever you want to call it. This is the matchup. I don't think this will be too much.
This is hard for me.
There it is, gang. Carousel of Progress versus Rise of the Resistance. What's it going to be? Are people going to vote nostalgia here, or are they going to vote ride?
That's what I don't like.
Ride.
Because it's so different. They're so different.
They are very different.
That one's tough for me.
Dang, tough choice. Some people are saying tough choice on this. That's actually kind of surprising. 60-40 right now. It's close. This is closer. This is a lot closer than I expected it to be. I really thought this was going to be a walk for Rise of the Resistance. I really did.
This is one I haven't voted quickly on. I'm still thinking.
Has nothing to do with whether or not they're similar. It has to do with which one you like better.
Yeah.
If somebody said to you, you can only ride one, you can only experience one, which one are you going to? Think of it that way.
But then that changes what I think.
All right. If somebody says you can only save one, which one you saving? Which one, if...
That changes it too.
Yeah, I know.
Each thing makes me think something different. That's rough.
Yeah, see, and that's fine, Vicky, and that's the thing. They're not similar, but they're not supposed to be. That's the point of this. It really makes you have to decide which way you want to vote. That's why I like doing it like this. If you just look at it as if which ride's better or attraction's better, Rise. It's unbelievable.
Right. There's some truth to that. As much as I love, it is a nice place to take a rest. That Hall of Presidents. Mm-hmm. Even though I love all the shows, it is a good place to get air conditioning and take a 20-minute nap.
I love Carousel of Progress. Don't get me wrong. Bespoke, welcome in. But
me too.
Rise of the Resistance is next level. It was a game changer when it came out.
It also breaks down too much.
Yeah, I agree. Chris Disney Baker, welcome in.
Hey, Chris.
Nothing wrong with that. If you're voting Carousel, that's fine. And that is going to do it. 119 votes. And just like that, Rise of the Resistance is going to move on. Oh, 120 votes. I'm sorry.
I actually did vote for Carousel just because of
120 votes. Good job, everybody. And I'm totally, I get it. It's different for everybody.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Saving one and riding one are two totally different answers. It was. If you were to say which one, if I wanted to ride most often, would be Rise, but which one would I save? Carousel, probably.
Would you really? See, I would save Rise.
It's nostalgia. It was Walt. He made it. It was.
I Have a Dream. Welcome in.
Like, I couldn't, just that kind of reason behind it.
I guess. That makes sense. I get that. Yep. I guess, and that's the best part about this, is you have to decide your reasoning behind why you're going to vote for something when you do have two totally opposite rides.
Totally.
You have to decide, what is it that's going to make me vote for Carousel of Progress? Right. What is it that's going to make me rise? And which one's more important? You know, I guess you have to look at it like that.
That's why I voted for Carousel.
You know, I which one do I like better? That's how I look at it. Because not which one's best, because Rise is better. Yeah. But which one do I like better? I like Rise better. If somebody says to me, which one do you want to ride today?
I don't know. Depends on my mood, and they're both totally different things. So it depends on how I was feeling that day.
Yeah.
So for me, I personally can't even say, because they're so different, that it'd be like, what kind of mood am I in today? What do I feel like? Do I feel like having a nap? Do I feel like being more watching a show and being sitting? Or do I feel like experiencing something that's more exhilarating? It's all about the day, the time.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's the nostalgia with Carousel of Progress.
Nate Nashville, welcome in. But see, that's why for me, when somebody says, what ride is the best ride in Disney? Okay, Guardians, Rise of the Resistance, Flight of Passage. They're all the best rides. But my favorite ride is Haunted Mansion. And that's how I look at this. Which one is my favorite of the two? Because they're not the same. Which one do you like better? You got to like one better than the other. You can't. That's like saying, do you like Pirates better than Big Thunder? Yes, you do.
For some of them,
do you like Spaceship Earth better than Pirates?
Spaceship Earth. It's hard. See, that's really hard for me, because there are a lot of ones that I'm really attached to that I really don't feel like I could pick them. Mm-hmm. Like
I got
putting
you.
up Spaceship Earth against Pirates against
again, but you gotta vote for one. Who you voting for? That's the point, and that's what makes these so much fun. Is you really have to make it.
Stung by that wasp in Pirates. It's kind of taken it down a notch.
It's never been the same.
I mean, like, that kind of made me afraid.
That was like a year and a half ago.
It was, but I'm like, that changed everything.
She's afraid to go on Rise now.
No, that was Pirates.
I mean, she's afraid to go on Pirates because of that one time.
I look over at the bag and make sure nothing's on it. I'm like, it was a game changer.
That's so funny. All right, come on, let's get into this bracket. It's already past 9. All right, gang, here are the 4 matchups now. This is it for tonight.
Hey,
we're down to the Animal Kingdom bracket. Hey, Nathan, Rita, welcome in. Get ready to vote. I think is this the one? Yeah, this one won't be much of a matchup either. I think this will be a pretty quick one. We've got Expedition Everest versus the Speedway.
One has a 10-minute wait, one has a 4-hour wait. That's true, G.
Expedition Everest versus Tomorrowland Speedway. Well, this is...
Right, Joe. Ruined my life.
Expedition Everest versus the Tomorrowland Speedway. Who's it going to be? Voting starts now.
Oh, we missed your 9/11. It's
9/11. Oh, it's 9/13. Now I missed it.
I looked down 2 minutes too late.
The bee in the bag. Yep, the bee in the bag. Not even close. I agree, Noah. I don't think this should be much of a contest. I think Everest is one of the better... I think it's one of the better coasters in Walt Disney World, period. I love Expedition Everest. I love the queue. I love the ride. I love the Yeti. Everything about this is great. There's Steve!
Right, well, hey, Steve.
Speedway all the way. Said no one. Exactly. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. There's 25% of the vote.
Hey, something you and Steve agree on. That.
Yeah, we definitely agree on that one. Oh, that's so funny. Steve, you're funny. It's true, Steve. I would never. There's very few things I'm voting for Speedway over. But it made it to the second round, so we got to vote on it. All right, guys, we got about less than a minute to go. I voted Everest. I do love the Speedway, though. Every kid's first chance to drive. That's true, Vera Mikes. That's kind of what I say about Barnstormer. You know, if you have that kid that you're just not sure how they're going to handle a coaster, and you want to have them try one to get them started that's not too scary, that's where Barnstormer comes in. JM, welcome in. Too scared to ride to do Everest. Oh, you'll love it.
If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I've ridden it, what?
Vicky, yours funny.
2 or 3 times.
Uh-huh.
I don't choose to go on it very often. I have to be in a bold mood. I can do it. I don't love it. Every time I ride it, I get a little bit less afraid.
Now, if you were talking Autopia out in Disneyland, I do like that. That was fun. We did that.
Yeah, actually, that was neat. And I like that they had a lot more, like, it was longer, and there was some, like, wooded area, and that made it really nice. It was much better than ours, like a lot of things are in Disneyland.
Yep, 116 votes. Good job, everybody. Everest gets the win. I think it was 116. Yep, 116.
Yes, I agree, Danny. The only time I like riding it is at Christmas. But I still may have to make Walt drive. I absolutely hate driving those cars. I can't keep it on the track. We're always going boom, boom, boom. I hate it. Can't do it. I'm a horrible driver.
All right, Everest is... Can you please stop kicking the thing?
I didn't kick.
For
I'm
crying
trying to
out
move
loud.
my chair. Autopia is much better.
All right, Everest is done, and moving on to the next round. Here we go. Next matchup. 3 more to go, gang. You guys are all great. Still got 140 of you in here. That's fantastic. Here we go. Next matchup. We've got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train versus Rock and Roller Coaster. This is going to be a good matchup.
I haven't ridden Rock and Roller Coaster, so I can't vote for it.
Rock and Cock and
What
Roller
did
Coaster.
I say?
Whatever that means.
I didn't mean
I don't know. I know. Rock and Roller Coaster. Here we go.
Oh, I gotta see this game. Hold this into picture.
And Mine. I'll just put Mine Train.
Where did you see?
So Mine Train versus Rock and Roller Coaster. Here we go. All right, gang. It's up. Vote. 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 Vote.
That's Will.
Oh, jeez. That's
normal.
funny.
That looks better than me.
Rock and Roller Coaster, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Which one do you guys like better?
It's a good picture.
Mine Train's got the lead. I'm actually surprised at that. Well,
Muppets isn't there yet, Nate, so it has to be the current version.
No, it's the current version. Nobody's experienced the Muppet version yet, so you can't vote on that. But Rock and Roller Coaster versus Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I'm actually surprised at this. I voted for Rock and Roller Coaster. I think Mine Train's overrated, personally.
I haven't ridden Rock and Roller Coaster, so I can't vote.
Hey, Mark, welcome in. I agree, Mark. I think Mine Train is way too short.
Hey, Mark. It is too short.
Be honest with you, Rock and Roller Coaster is pretty short, too. It's not much longer than Mine Train. 106 votes, gang. You've got... All right. Oh, I forgot to do a timer.
I don't think it goes upside down. It's just corkscrew. Or
No, it does.
Once.
It goes upside down
it's
one time
corkscrews.
and then one corkscrew. That's it. The upside down is right away. You know when you do the takeoff, as soon as you go in, you go up. Right away. It's the first thing you do. As soon as 3, 2, 1, when you take off, as soon as you take off and you're in the dark, it's the first thing you do when you go in the dark. So the loop is done very quick. And then from there, it's just fun, and then a quick corkscrew, and then you're done. So I love Rock and Roller Coaster, I think. Chaz! Thanks, Chaz. Appreciate you, Charles, for becoming a Bibbidi Bobbidi Bunch member again. That means a lot,
We
man.
missed you, Charles. Hope you guys
We have.
are doing well.
It is, Nicole. I like the donut. I don't mind that loop. I'm not a big loop guy. Well, Vicky, I agree with that. I agree. The Mine Train... I do like the area where you stop and you go through the mine and they're all in there singing. I like that part of it. If they had extended Mine Train just a little bit longer for about another 5 to 10 seconds, I think and you think 10 seconds, that's nothing. On a coaster, that's a lot.
It was the first coaster I ever really rode, though, was Mine Train.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was brand new and
Yep.
it was smooth. And it was the first thing that put my foot in the door to be able to start riding coasters. Because I was like,
30 seconds,
that
guys.
wasn't so bad.
No.
Up until 5 years ago, I was scared to death.
She wasn't riding
Big
any
Thunder.
coasters.
I was still pretty scared of Slink. I just don't like how Slink is up there and there's nothing on the side of it. Like, it's just one of those coasters with track and nothing. And that's what freaks me out.
20
There's
seconds.
Nothing on the sides of you. But I'm getting better with age, which is weird. I'm getting more bold.
Yeah, and I'm getting less bold.
Yeah, it's weird. We're trading places. But I love Guardians. And as much as I get sick on, like, Dumbo and stuff,
Look
and
at how
things with screens,
Look at how close that is. Mine Train,
I'm sure-
52% to
we're
48.
going to get another close one.
Guys, there it is. That's it. Time's up.
The Mine Train just pushed through.
Mine Train gets the win. I actually think that's an upset. To me, that's an upset. 120 votes. I really thought Rock and Roller Coaster was going to get the win on that one.
Yeah.
But nope,
So
Mine Train
definite,
pulls it
upset.
out. That is an upset to me.
I have a confession.
What?
I voted for Figment because I thought it was going to be the underdog. I think I was the one that made it win. And part of me was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. I love Figment, but now I'm kind of like, I thought for sure Figment was going to get crushed. And I love Figment. And I was like, I'm going to just vote for Figment. And he like won by 1 vote. So I think
Oh,
it
you're
was
so
my
funny.
fault.
Yeah. Nice going, Melissa.
I
Steve,
had to confess.
Steve, I like Mine Train. I do. I think Mine Train's cute. The queue is
It's
cute.
very cute.
I just wish it was longer. It's way too short. And for how long you have to wait, you know my old saying, the juice is certainly not worth the squeeze
But it is so
on that ride. I'm sorry, it's just not. And look, you got to wait a long time to get on Rock and Roller Coaster too, don't get me wrong. But that one's got a little bit more power to its punch.
And I love her dancing with Dopey and stuff in the
At the
cottage
end.
at the end. I wish you could see that longer, or there was a longer part, because there's some really cute parts to that. Like you said, when you go through the mine with the jewels and
Yes,
the dwarfs
that's
are
cute.
singing,
That is
I
cute.
love that part.
2 more matchups, guys, and then we're done for tonight. And then we will have our Sweet 16 set. Here comes a hard one. These next 2, I think, are going to be hard. I really do.
Funny, Mark.
You ready? I'll be interested to see how
way,
everybody
Dave.
votes.
I never rode that. I was too afraid. It just.
What's up, Dave? Welcome in. But I am worth the squeeze. Somebody else must be putting that in there for Steve. Steve doesn't say that. Steve, who is this? Spaceship Ears, welcome in.
Oh, what a cute name.
Good to have you here. All right, ready, guys. Here we go. This is going to be a tough one. You ready? Soarin versus Flight of Passage. Soarin
Oh, yeah, that one.
over a flight of versus Flight of
That was a
Passage.
tough one.
This is a tough one right here. Soarin versus Flight of Passage.
Crap.
Who is going to get the win?
He was out in the sun all day.
That's definitely not Steve. I don't know who it is. I don't know who you're with right now, but that's not Steve. All right, all right, guys, vote. Who's it going to be? Steve doesn't talk like that. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Flight of Passage, or is it going to be?
You watch Spaceballs? We gotta watch Spaceballs again. Although we could probably perform the whole movie right here.
All right, let's go. Welcome in, Charlie. Vote, guys, vote. 90 votes already. Flight of Passage has got a very narrow lead over Soarin. I knew this one was going to be close.
All right, I'm just making a pick. I guess I gotta go with that.
Nicole, I would agree. I would agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I lean toward.
Without Soarin, there would be no Flight of Passage. Hey, look, that's like the old saying, we always have a toast. We have a toast to bread. Because without bread, there'd be no toast. Whatever. Go ahead. I think I had to sign on the computer to resub. I think it's on my other name, not this one. Oh, that's fine, Charles. Yeah, it was under Chaz. Yes, Emily says I can't decide, but I will. Flight of Passage. All right. Oh, I forgot to start. All right, 2 minutes starts now. I'm sorry. I forgot to start that one. DNA Family, welcome in. I think this one is hard, DNA Family. I agree. 122 votes. Holy cow.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing. And look at this. 52% to 48%, gang. That's really close. Really close. This is a tough matchup. I think the next one's going to be tough, too. I do. I think the next one's going to be real tough on her. But I think it's going to be tough. I really do. The next one's going to be. I know how she's going to vote, but I think it's going to be tough. That's like thanking water for ice cubes. Yes, exactly. Right? A toast to bread, because without bread, there'd be no toast. Think of it that way. Just went and voted with my second account. Ricky, don't tell us.
Cheater. You can live with yourself. That's all I can say.
Steve says it better win or I'm calling shenanigans. People are going to vote how they're going to vote, Steven. Roman, welcome in. I don't know what he said, but Cynthia just deleted it, so it must not have been good. It has to be Soarin.
All caps.
Oh, it's just all caps.
Yeah. Roman, if you can, don't do the all caps. It just interferes with people that are doing talk to text, like people.
Yeah, yeah, that's why.
That's all.
Yeah, talk to text, that's why. But yeah, it has to be Soarin. It might be for Soarin. You never know. Right now. All right, we got 25 seconds with 127 votes. 158 of you in here.
Oh, I hate the accessibility seat on Tron.
Steve's World is a partner channel, everybody, by the way. Be sure to check him out. He goes live on Mondays.
I was scared to death. I like much better being able to lean over. I feel more secure. I hated being in that back seat. I won't do it again.
Folks, if somebody... Mods, please share out Steve's link to his channel, Steve's World. And there it is. Time's up. Flight of Passage moves on in a very close vote. Again, if one of my mods, please share out Steve's link, please. 128 votes, guys. That's amazing. 128 votes. Yeah, they do rock. That was amazing. Flight of Passage moves on. Don't look, Melissa.
Oh, okay.
You probably already did, but don't look. There you go, Steve. All's right with the world, pal. Okay, last matchup of the night, everybody. This is going to be a big one. I don't know how Melissa's going to vote on this, but we shall see.
It's
yeah,
it's got to be Pirates and
no. We already did Pirates.
Oh, okay.
People Mover versus Muppet Vision 3D.
No.
Pam Nicholson, welcome in.
I know how I'm voting, but I feel like I'm contradicting myself when I do.
People Mover versus Muppet Vision 3D. Of course, People Mover over at Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland. Muppet Vision 3D over in Hollywood Studios. This is it. Last voting of the night. I'd love to see as many votes as we can get.
Too funny. I have a dream.
What'd they say?
Country Bears is in the Sweet 16. There's already been shenanigans.
Right? Exactly. It's really about matchups. It really is. All right, gang. Vote. Vote, vote, vote.
That hurt.
Muppet Vision versus People Mover. You know, the thing about it is it's all about matchups. It's really luck of the draw of who you get in that first round. And then from there, you know, who do you get in the next round? I think Country Bears got really good matchups in the first two rounds. I think that's why. All right, gang. 2-minute warning has started. Get your votes in. 68% to 32%. Muppet Vision is not doing well, but still plenty of time, folks. Get your Muppet votes in. This will be the last time Muppets is going to be in this bracket. It'll be gone next time we do this next year. Tigger, Jeff, Sean, welcome in. Muppets for us. Well, vote. Make sure you vote. Well, it's the bracket, Joe. That's why. It's at the bottom of the bracket. And we always do the Animal Kingdom bracket last, so that's why. But if it makes you sleep better, I'll do the Animal Kingdom bracket first tomorrow. Does Muppets fly over the park at 7 p.m.? No. Oh, 7 miles per hour. Well, no. Well, this is an easy vote. Yeah, it's different for everybody. Muppets is where I've adopted most of my obscure references. Beats TTA every time. Any day. Easy. I get it.
What kind of foolishness would you like to see?
Will you stop this foolishness? Yes. Sam, you ready? Yes, it's a great 3-hour extravaganza. You got a minute and a half.
I believe Muppets. I love Muppets, but they're already taking them away from me.
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. I call for a vote of no confidence in the poll. Steve, you can't say that to these folks. Folks, don't unsubscribe to Steve. No, don't. I said don't. You're not listening. I said don't unsubscribe to Steve. He really is a good guy, but he obviously got too much sun today when he was over at Epcot. I'm assuming. Oh no.
But that's
Steve,
right.
you're at the golf tournament. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. What were you saying?
I don't know.
She doesn't even know. All right, less than 10 seconds. This is it. 129 votes.
Bean the bunny. The Waldorf and
there it is.
Statler are classic. I was just sitting there and watch them go back and forth. I'll just watch them the entire time. It's fun.
You guys ended the night with our most votes, 130 votes.
Wow,
That's
you guys
fantastic.
rock.
And with that, People Mover gets the win.
They're not, Nico.
What's that?
Bringing back People Mover at Disneyland.
Not
they
yet.
tried at one point and it didn't, for some reason, I can't remember. We watched something about it.
All right, let's wrap this up. Gang, that's it. We are done. We have now gotten down to our Sweet 16. And tomorrow night, we will have those 8 matchups tomorrow night. Our Sweet 16 is set. We'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening for those matchups to get from our Sweet 16 down to our Elite 8. And then our Final 4, and then our championship. And it's all up to your votes. So be sure to join us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. again, as we continue this Mouse Madness tournament. It's been fantastic so far. We've gotten more and more people as we've gone on each and every night. We started with like 65 to 80 the first night, and it's just totally taken off. This has been fantastic. Anything you want to say?
No, I just really appreciate you guys being here and just being a part of this. It's so much fun, and we love you guys. You just make us smile, and thanks for making our night.
Yeah, this is a blast. We have a good time with this. A little bit of mousekeeping. Again, Steve's World is in the chat. Please check him out. There you go. Matt just gave you his link. Thanks, Matt, for giving his link. Be sure to check out Steve. He goes live on Monday nights. Desire Dream is live on the weekends. If you're not with us on the weekends, go over and see them. But if we're live, stay with us. Don't go to them. I'm kidding. Go where you're happy. But if you want to try them, please do. They're very nice people, and they do a great job. We also have Disney Dan, and we have Pete McDevitt. Check out Pete McDevitt. Pete does a lot of sports stuff. He does Disney on Fridays as well, and Sunday evenings. So check out Steve. Check out Pete. Check out Dan. I can't talk tonight. And check out Desire Dream. Mods, great job as usual. You're all fantastic. Members, thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty. Any PayPals, any Super Chats, thank you for those. We definitely appreciate them. Other than that, guys, this was awesome. So many votes. Love seeing all the participation. It's just nothing like it. Yeah, Charlie, we should have done that a long time ago. It was just, I think back in the day, polls weren't part of the chat, so you couldn't. But now that they are, it's better to do it this way. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you saying that. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow with another bracket. Can't wait. Sweet 16 is set. Until then,
take care of yourselves and each other.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Sleep well. Everybody should be happy.
Everybody
PeopleMover moved on.
1 less hour of sleep.
That's right. Don't forget, spring forward. We're not going to sleep at all tonight, probably.
Yay for naps.
Yeah, amen. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. See ya.